play it again later on. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's your girl, Tay. Happy Wednesday to you. Listen, y'all know your girl is technology challenged. So our setup looks a little bit different today because there's some behind the scenes things going on because I'm flying to Miami right now. However, this interview was too important to reschedule because y'all know on Wednesdays we do our Artist on the Rise for Black Music Month. Well, LeVelle, he has risen. He has risen. And so we're going live a little bit early, but we'll definitely show it again at 7:00 because I need y'all to know all things LeVelle. So LeVelle, welcome to Live with Tay. That's my hand claps for you. That's my hand claps for you.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, this has been a long time coming for me because I shared this with you earlier today. A year ago today, Promise to Love was my pick of the week. And at that point, those that follow me on social media got an opportunity to know about LeVelle. If they didn't know, they know. And if anybody follows me, they know that I am a fan first and foremost of your music, of your artistry. And so when we were doing Black Music Month, it was a no-brainer that I had to reach out to you and have you to share a little bit about your journey. So thank you for accepting. I appreciate you so much.
Wow, thank you so much for your support. You know, we can't do this without you.
Hey. Well, our question of the month that we're asking everyone is, what does Black music mean to you?
Black music means everything to me. It's life, especially when you can have music that give life and pour back into your community for the better. You know, so it's
I love
everything.
it. I love it. Well, something special, and one of the reasons why I fell in love with your artistry is because in this day and time right now, prior to you, R&B music was doing its thing. It definitely was. However, you promised to love for me personally made me believe in love again. I was listening to shout out Sirius XM radio, and I was like, who is this song? Like, it was to the point that when the song was coming through, I was like, hold up. I had to hit the button so I could make sure that I could capture the name because the lyrics and just the feeling when you sing definitely makes people fall in love again. Can you share how do you depict the music that you put out?
Well, first of all, let me send a big shout out to Sirius XM for their support as well because they keep me out there. They keep me relevant. For me, for music, it's life, you know, and it goes back to what's going on this month. Black music, what it would mean to me. I just think that for me, just having substance and getting back to things that our culture can relate to. Just getting back to relationships, getting back to love, getting back to that place of respect, treating each other right. So, and then for me, it's dealing with people that know your character, that know what you stand for. And so, I only have a few people I deal with writing, and Jay Sean Champ is my go-to, my brother. Yeah, that's my everything right there. And he knows what I stand for. He knows, my mindset. He knows what I believe in. And, I can just share a few things with him, and before you know it, we have history. We have records, So that's the blessing in it for me.
Yeah, no, and something that I love, shout out Jay Sean. It's the belief that you all love the Lord. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Absolutely.
That is the foundation of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that although it's not gospel, you can hear the gospel in your tone. It's
Yeah.
not, it's undeniable, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you just said, you show love. And I
Absolutely.
love that you are doing, I call it kingdom work,
Yeah.
that you're doing kingdom work through your music and exposing love,
Right.
the godly love, the love that we should have for one another through music. And people, even if they don't know the Lord themselves yet, if
Yeah.
they once they hear LeVelle sing, they'll
Right.
say it's something about that man, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He, and I love that. I love that about your music and about what you stand for, as well. So let's talk a little bit about your beginnings. So I know from watching other interviews and reading articles on you, you didn't originally come in and say, you know what, I'm gonna be a singer. That is gonna be my thing. That really wasn't your thing in the beginning. But once you did find your voice, how has it take us on the journey of you shaping your voice to getting to where you are in this place in your career right now?
Well, for me, I started off as a drummer. Drums was everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed watching great people. Like everybody has an idol. One of my cousins, Michael Broken here back at home. I used to watch him along with a lot of other great singers. Um, and I watched how he moved people with
Mm-hmm.
his singing. Um, and I think I developed at an early age that I wanted my gift to be authentic. I wanted it to be real. And even in my rehearsals and in practices, I don't really know how to put on a show. I know how to give you my heart. I know how to
Yes.
give you what I have. So with me learning that, not only was I a drummer, but I had a gift of singing. Uh, my cousin Michael was the first person to actually give me the opportunity to sing out in front of people at church. Because I was in quartet group with them.
Oh,
Uh,
now people don't know about quartet. Some of y'all young folks watching this, look up quartet because
yeah,
y'all need to bring that back. In my
yeah.
mind, I have a quartet that I could see you being a part of in the industry right now. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But so you started off with the quartet. You start singing in church, and then how did you get to being LeVelle, the one that has songs out with After Seven, has sung with the Anthony Hamilton? How did you get to that point from the drummer to where we are today?
Just here in my hometown, performing everywhere.
Hmm. Shout
Getting
out
out,
Kansas City.
yeah, getting out to the public, getting out to the local jazz, our jazz museum here, Mr. Bob Kendrick and those guys was just really giving me my shot at doing this thing, and as I was developing and going, um, I watched how people really enjoyed what I was given. I
Yeah,
love seeing people um, have fun. I love to see the couple smile, and
yeah.
I would do certain things like I would give out roses, but if I seen a couple, I say this is from him to you. So just bringing little things back to make people feel good, and the
I
more I
love
was
it.
doing it, the more people was just like, man, you need to put out something. Um, but I didn't put out anything right away. I did a lot here in my hometown, and then
Hmm.
Charlie Wilson,
Uncle
2019,
Charlie. Uncle
yeah,
Charlie. Yes.
2019, pops Uncle Charlie.
Hmm.
I was on a concert with him, and
Hmm.
that night he asked me to go on the road and tour with him, to be a
Mm.
background singer, lead singer with him. And so
Wow.
2019, I was out with Uncle Charlie as a background singer, lead singer. COVID hit,
Mm.
and then it kind of messed up things. But then I ran into Joe Douglas that stay in Atlanta, that managed
Hmm.
Frankie Beverly and Mays, and,
Yes.
and he was,
Backstage.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
big shout
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Backstage.
Yeah.
So Joe was managing me and Frankie Beverly. So
Wow. But let's
just
pause for a second, LeVelle, because you're not just gonna breeze over that. Now run it back. Run it
yeah,
back. This is favor on your life, sir.
yeah,
Because most people are singing in the background, and it's one
Yeah,
thing to sing in the background of like a local talent of like your hometown, but when you got the opportunity to be background off the jump for
yeah,
Uncle Charlie,
yeah,
that's favor.
yeah.
That's favor,
It's
sir.
definitely favor.
Hmm.
It's one of those things where I had to pinch myself to see was it real.
Yeah.
Because Uncle Charlie was one of my guys that I grew up watching with the Gap Band,
Yes.
and
Outstanding everything.
yeah,
Darn it.
and he's a guy that I warm up my vocals way
Hmm.
up in his register, listening to his music. So
Yeah.
God really has done some amazing things in my life, and those kind of things that's what keep me going in spite of what
Yeah.
adversity throw at me. I know it's
Yeah.
greater at the other end.
Yeah. No, I was we were speaking earlier about the opportunity that you got to give Frankie Beverly his flowers, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And for those of you all that are watching this live or either on the replay, go back and first and foremost, you should follow LeVelle anyway, because we're gonna run the numbers extra up. So let's run them up. Let's run them up. But that moment when I saw that for myself, um, people that love music, and I'm gonna say, LaVelle, I know that you love music. Like I know music was your thing even before you got to this time right
yeah,
here.
yeah,
So when you get the opportunity to be little LaVelle, when you remember watching Frankie Beverly in Maze, to now being able to be on a stage and not only be on a stage with him, but to give him his flowers during a farewell. I keep saying Frankie got about 100 more years. He's
yeah.
gonna be here forever.
Right.
But because he has said this is his farewell tour, you get an opportunity to have that special moment. What
Yeah.
was going through your mind during that time?
Well, still not believing it, not believing that this was so, because I'm a young man out of Kansas City. Um,
People don't know the Midwest is something different. All
yeah,
y'all down south, East Coast, West Coast.
yeah,
I grew up in Iowa, so I understand, brother. I
yeah.
understand. All we had was music. That's all
That's
we
it.
had was music. That was it, right?
Right, right.
Um,
So to get that kind of opportunity, um, I watched Frankie and he was very emotional, and I had to
yeah.
hold back because I'm emotional because of the situation, but then I'm emotional because the blessing that God has me at right now. And then uh, I just got a call, so I'm gonna go out and do some more of those dates with Frank. So it's just like favor ain't fair, but I do thank God that I'm in
Yeah.
alignment of
Yeah.
being favored
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. No, and I'm so for someone who uh, like I said, I started off as someone that just enjoyed your music. And
Yeah,
now the more I get to know you and the more I know of your character, I really am rooting for you
yeah,
to um, be our generation's Frankie Beverly, Teddy Pendergrass,
yeah,
Marvin Gaye,
yeah,
because the way that you truly um, really bring back love songs, like it's songs that um, I'm single, out here in these streets, plug for me. But
yeah,
in in my head, when I hear your music, to be honest, it made me say, you know what, love will still exist. Like I
absolutely.
can still have someone treat me the way like those R&B, those 90s R&B songs, will you now make me say, well, you know what, I want that 2023, that 2024 LaVelle R&B, because
Yeah,
you really give that. And even in your videos, it's so tasteful,
yeah,
um, that I again am a fan and will tell everyone about you because you bring quality back to the music industry. And I believe that you will pay it forward for the younger generation that's coming behind you, so that they don't get, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that other music, because music is music, but
right,
we need some quality substance music
right,
that I can ride in the car and don't have to flip the channel. when the song comes on. Because if
Right.
LaVelle comes up, I know my grandma can listen to LaVelle, the kids can
Absolutely.
listen to LaVelle. Um,
Absolutely.
was that something that you thought about when you went into the industry?
Absolutely. I have a passion for people. Um, and with that being said, I just feel like I am what I sing about. I am who I am. And so, with that being said, I can't change the whole world, but I want to change a few that I can to touch to say, hey, you can say and do certain things and your lady will understand what you're saying without. Like this new generation, I feel like our young ladies are just accepting anything. I feel like uh, calling them out the name is the norm. And when I was growing up, you couldn't disrespect a young lady like that.
At all.
And so I just want to help encourage the young ladies and the young men that when you hold yourself accountable and you get back to that place of real love and respect, so much better could come out of our youth. So much more could come out of our community. So much more could come out of love. Period. So
Yeah.
that's the thing for me. Even with my recording, I just want to be in that era of bringing back that love, that true love.
Well, you definitely have brought it back. And shout out Jay Brown, Tone
Yes,
Stiff.
yes,
Um, there are some those younger artists or newer artists. I see them following in suit, and so
yeah.
shout out Jay Brown. I
That's my
just
little
seen
brother.
him.
That's my
Yeah.
little brother. Me and him is managed by the same guy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
Maurice.
you're definitely leaving your footprint and you're paying it forward. And so
Yeah,
that's why doors are opening like more tour dates with Frankie Beverly, because
yeah.
you truly are paying it forward and doing the right thing. So it's Black Music Month. So I'm playing a few little games with some of my guests.
Okay,
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name an artist, and I want you to tell me the first song that comes to mind when I give you this artist. Okay.
okay.
If you have a story behind, like when I say the artist and you're like, ooh, this song reminds me of whatever, you can share it with us to let us know a little background story. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some good ones. I'm gonna give you some good ones. I'm gonna go ahead and give you Teddy Pendergrass because the lady at the airport just gave me these headsets, said that was her favorite singer. So I told her I was gonna ask you, when I say Teddy P, what comes to mind?
Turn off the lights.
I got like five. Turn them off. Turn them off.
turn off. Turn them off. You know that to me that was his expression, his way without saying we finna blah blah blah. We so everybody could we know where it's going.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about with music. You could say what you want to say, but have some respect. You
that
know
part. Put some
that part.
respect on it.
Put a little respect on it.
Put a little respect on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Stephanie Mills.
That's a good one. I got a brain freeze because I got so many from Stephanie that you know.
You can give me a few. I'll let you do more than just one. If you want to feel the fire, if you want to something in the way you make me feel, if you want a home, you know, I'll let you
I
run through it.
I go with Feel the Fire.
Feel the fire. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
yeah,
That's another love song right there. Like you
right.
said, she didn't have to tell all of everything, but she was
Yeah,
like, I want to feel the fire. That's it,
yeah,
right? That's it.
yeah.
That's
I
it.
was
That's it.
I was just watching Miss Deb's thing on something, and she
Mm-hmm.
had a young lady saying the pee hole and I'm like,
You was like, turn the channel, turn the channel.
yeah, like really? And young lady, so they
Yeah.
they thinking that's what's normal for them, and so much more to life.
And I think that it's not to say shout out your record label because they are putting out and supporting good music, but as someone who loves music, I really hold radio, media, and the consumers responsible.
Me too.
If we don't support that type of music, record execs won't put it out because
Absolutely.
they only feel what we're contributing to.
That's
So if
it.
we don't support that and we only support love feel good music, we can change and take it back to how it used to be before.
Right. Right. Big
So
shout out to
that's
SRG.
yes,
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Y'all coming with some heat this summer. Y'all already
Yeah.
know. Y'all know what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. We
Yeah.
got a few more days before Layla hits, and it's about to be sickening. It's about to
Yeah.
be sick. It's about to be sick. So, all right. The whispers.
Woo! Another brain freeze.
Because there's so many good ones, right?
So
It's
many good
hard.
ones.
It's
And
the
one of the singers, not the twins, but the other guy, his
hmm
name is LeVelle.
That's why I said
Yeah.
it. You better
So
know that you come from a good lineage, right? The name speaks for itself. So it's hard. Cause do you do old whispers or I'm a rock steady? Cause I remember rock steady was my mom and them playing cards and they would be and we begin to rock steady because yours getting on my lawn. Come
yeah.
on now,
I,
come on.
I'm I go with Rocksteady. I'm gonna stick with Rocksteady.
Instead of with okay. Um, I thought the whispers and rock steady because your line dance. I can't do the line dance in Atlanta Hartsfield Airport because they're not
Right.
ready for it. But I love the fact that you have not only given us love music, but like you said, it's music that people can really dance to again.
Right.
Not
Yeah. Real
like just
dancing.
to
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
put your
Yeah.
clothes on and look like something, like
Absolutely.
so that's when I think of promise to love and that whole every like it's so many the shout out
Wow.
all the steppers that are
Yeah.
stepping and doing the line dances to your music because it's dope they
It's
be
a
so
blessing.
smooth with it too they
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
smooth with it too. Well, speaking of promise to love, it would only be right. I'm gonna give you Anthony Hamilton. What comes to mind when you think when you hear Anthony's name?
Like that's my brothers. That's
Yeah.
Anthony Hamilton is a guy that even before we did the record together, I was blessed to do some shows with him. Uh, and then I was blessed to do the Ultimate show, which it was me, Anthony Hamilton, and Dave Hollister. Two of my favorites,
That
you know. Uh,
y'all need an album together. I know shout out Dave is with Selena and Carl right now. They killed it
yeah,
at Black Music Honors. But I really do think the three of y'all could do some y'all can make some magic.
but being with Anthony, he was the guy that I was like, I definitely want to work with him. You know, his
Hmm.
character, his the way he carry himself, what he stands for, uh, his soul, just as a
Yeah.
person.
Hmm.
You can't help but to love the brother, you know.
Yeah.
And in this business, um, you don't have a lot of people that want to help you get to that next level because they feel like,
Hmm.
you know, if they
You gonna
help
take
you,
my spot?
they'll miss out on
Yeah.
something, or you'll take their spot. Anthony is a guy that not only did he did do the song, but he took me out on a tour that was
Yeah.
one of the biggest tours. You know, Maxwell, Joe, and Anthony
Hmm.
Hamilton with the Black Promoters Association.
Yeah.
You know, we going in front of 15. 15,000 people arenas, and that's because his character, what he stood
Yeah.
for, and he enjoyed the song as well. So when you say Anthony Hamilton, I mean, I want to say every last one of his songs, you know, uh, but he give you so much live on stage. Um,
If you haven't seen Anthony Hamilton live, you have not lived. I tell people that all the time. Like, how could you not? He's like an amazing performer. And it's rare in this day and age that the people sound better live than they do on the
on the
record.
record,
And you all fit that category. You
yeah,
all, like, I'd rather, that's why I'm a concert person. I'm like,
yeah,
take me to the concert. And you've been on some amazing tours.
yeah,
So yes, I mean, like when I look and I'm like, can I just hold your bag? I just want to
yeah.
hold, let me hold LaVelle bag. Because you've been on so many amazing stages. And I can only just imagine like the camaraderie, being able to hear them from, backstage, like, darn, he did that.
Yeah,
How has it been touring on some of these great tours? Because you've been on the road.
it's a blessing. I really don't I don't take it for granted. I
Hmm.
don't take it for granted, and I'm very serious about
Yeah.
what I'm doing because Frankie, and then I had a few people ask me, say, man, why do you like touring and doing the shows with the older guys? And
Yeah.
and I'm like, it was shocked. I was shocked by the statement, but it made me realize they really don't get it.
Yeah.
Being with these guys, I'm gaining so much wisdom, so much knowledge, and these guys really still care about the music. It's not just a paycheck. You know,
Hmm.
I'd have been on so many shows where my mind would have said, okay, you have a promoter and times is running short. The promoter would say, I'm going to give you your same pay, but we need you to cut your show 20 minutes. Now,
Don't do that as a consumer. I want all my time.
the new millennium will say, I get my same money and cut my time. I'm going with it. Being out with
Hmm.
the older guys, they like, man, we don't care about the money. We want our time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's those type of things because of the consumer that they still put you guys. We put y'all first before
Yeah.
paycheck. So it's
Yeah.
like learning that just being with these guys. It's like that real traditional artist development. You know,
Yeah. No, I told someone you're on tour like Motown.
yeah,
You're the Motown Review. I was just telling somebody that. I said, LeVelle, when I think about it, LeVelle is on a Motown Review where
yeah,
I mean, because the people who you've been on tour with, from Uncle Charlie, Anthony Hamilton, Frankie Beverly, Maxwell, all of these like powerhouses.
yeah,
And I've been in the stadium and you held your own. I've been where people were like, well, who is that guy? And baby, by the end, they were like, yes, yes,
yeah.
because you hold your own as well. And so I know that you're coming to the ATL. ATL, he'll be there in about 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And so I love the fact that you all are doing comedy and you're giving us music. So can you share, do you know where that concept came to be?
Um, I know the promoter wanted to do it, and when he called me about it, I was in agreement because it's like do something different,
Yeah.
give everybody a little bit of something different, and for him giving me and Jay Brown as the singers,
Yes.
I thought that was pretty cool because Jay is my little brother. That's my brother, and I'm so proud of what he's doing
Yeah.
and the accomplishments that he's doing and bringing back that good love music. So uh, I thought that would be a great concept. And hopefully, everybody enjoy it and come out and have a great time.
We're gonna laugh and we gonna dance. So I know I
Yeah,
can't wait. It's gonna be a good
yeah,
time. It's gonna
yeah.
be a good time. My last question for you, I got two more questions for you because this one I want to know for myself. If you could do a duet, because you've got some new music coming. So, if you could do a duet with anybody, living or deceased, who would it be and why?
Definitely drill avert if I could.
You was gonna say it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Uh, I would, that would be everything to do a duet with drill avert. Uh, and I want to do a female. Um, I really would love to do something with Fantasia. Uh,
Y'all gonna tear the people. No, y'all would tear the people stuff up. People wouldn't even.
yeah,
They would be falling out, and they wouldn't even understand why they
yeah,
was falling out.
right.
So yeah, y'all two would definitely be two powerhouses and two down to earth personalities. So just
Yeah,
the behind the scenes in the studio itself, creating that magic would be extra special. So. Um, I believe in manifesting, so I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna throw it up. I'm gonna throw it up for
absolutely.
you, and let's see what happens. So, in closing, Lavelle, what would you want people to know about you as an artist? So, with your legacy, with what the mark that you leave on the world, what would you want that to be, and why?
For me, most definitely, I want to leave a legacy of people knowing I care and that I genuinely love people, and I want to help make a difference in our community, our world. Uh, like I said, you won't get everybody because, some people are just accustomed to what they are.
Yeah.
My upbringing was just different from others. So, I just want to help show a young man and a young lady along the way that you can still have morals, you can still be treated as a person and be respected and still be loved at the same time. Uh, so, most importantly for me, I just want people to know that Lavelle is caring and loving, and I just want to help bring back that true love.
Well, you're already doing it. So I'm going to give you your flowers now and let you know thank you on behalf of real music lovers everywhere. We appreciate you.
Oh,
You are an authentic, you are, they don't make them like you. So I am grateful to have had this opportunity for anybody on my platform that hasn't had the opportunity to hear from you or listen to your music. Y'all know I don't put y'all down when I believe in good music. So
right.
if I'm telling y'all it's good, this
Yeah.
Lavelle is good. And stay tuned and make sure that you follow him for some new music that is coming. Cause I had a chance to hear a little bit, and I
Yeah.
feel like this one this one is the one. This this
Yeah.
this 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 next one,
Yeah.
you hands down, it's the one, and I can't wait to see where it takes you. May God continue to have favor on your life,
Hmm.
and just keep shining your light. So y'all know Tay B's outside. Next stop is the American Black Film Festival, but we wanted to make sure that we took this moment to highlight Lavelle for Black Music Month. So Lavelle, thank you. ATL, make sure you come check him out June 29th. I'll make sure I put the tickets in the link, and somebody might just win some tickets. So yeah, y'all got to follow him in order to get. You got to follow me and follow him, and I might just get you a ticket. So we'll do
That's
that
right.
contest. We got to run those numbers up, and shout out your fan club page too. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all, Lavelle got people. The people love you. The people love you. So we're excited to see bigger and better things for you in the future. So
And then let
until
me take a minute out and say thank you. Thank you for everything that you're doing for the community, everything that you're doing in this business. Thank you for caring because think about it, without you doing what you do, people like myself wouldn't get recognized with so many people. So thank you for what you do. We have to give you your flowers as well. I watched you a couple months ago. I believe it was a radio awards or something. You were getting into a trying to get a was it a grant or something?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, and I immediately just started praying that everything worked out for you because you know just you being a person taking time out, looking out for others. You know, I just pray that it comes back double fold for you.
Uh, well, no, I appreciate you so much, and I do it for the love of the music. My hashtag is support musicians because without y'all, music is my love language. So my heart can't beat without good music that y'all got. So I thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you in a couple of weeks. So be
Absolutely.
safe, safe travels to y'all, and y'all keep celebrating Black Music Month. I need you to go ahead, download, stream LeVelle, all of his music, anything you find on him. Oh, LeVelle, I forgot to ask you about the Chubb Rock song. I found that myself on something and I was getting it the other day. That thing was slamming. I
Yeah,
forgot to tell you, I really enjoyed that one, but y'all make sure that y'all download it, follow him, and share it with a friend, and play it real loud. Call your local radio stations, let them know that you want to hear LeVelle on the radio, so that we
absolutely.
can run it up. So all right, I'll see you soon, y'all, and thank you, LeVelle. I appreciate y'all. I
Thank
appreciate you.
you so much.
All right,
All
bye.
right. Bye bye.